wanna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we
Tonight is a special night. We have taken a break from all of the house projects and the outdoor projects, and we are going to Lincoln's Civil Air Patrol meeting. That is where we're headed. At the end of his meeting tonight, he is actually getting his first promotion. So this is very exciting news. Tell us how you feel.
I feel great.
Lincoln has had to work really hard. Can you tell him some of the things that you had to do to get this promotion?
I had to do 15 push-ups, 15 sit-ups. I had to make a pacer test of 23 and I made it to 28. I also did the sit and reach in at a 10.5 instead of an 8. I had to read Learning to Lead and take a test. And I had to do a drill test. A drill test is where you review all of your commands, which is right face, left face, about face, flight fallen, about face, columns. Columns are very hard, and march. And once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. And I also had to write an essay.
What was the essay on?
The essay was on why I should be promoted.
They're able to enter Civil Air Patrol at 12 years old.
Yes.
And Lincoln is 12 right now. And they go in as a cadet, and their first, can you tell them your first promotion from cadet is to what?
Cadet Airman, then after that it's Cadet Airman First Class.
And each week that they go, they have different uniforms. So this week, can you tell us the uniform that you have on?
It is PT.
Okay, so he's got his PT physical training uniform on where they just do a bunch of exercises. And next week they wear their, what are they called?
ABUs.
ABUs, which is the camouflage uniform. And then usually the following week it's dress blues. So
Right.
I'm excited to see this, bud. You've worked hard.
Thank you.
The last thing Lincoln had to do for this first promotion is to memorize and be able to recite the Civil Air Patrol oath.
The oath states, I pledge to serve faithfully in the Civil Air Patrol Cadet Program, and that I will attend meetings regularly, participate actively in unit activities, obey my officers, wear my uniform properly, and advance my education and training rapidly to prepare myself to be of service to my community, state, and nation.
Then why are you never smiling when you're in uniform?
Because I'm not allowed to.
It's all serious.
He just broke the rules. we won't show anybody, but we will. But we won't show anybody.
Are you proud of Lincoln?
I am. I can't believe how much he had to do in order to get his first promotion. And I think there's a lot of kids who, and the reason I'm proud of him is because I think there's a lot of kids who, you know, they start out wanting to do it, but there's real work and dedication involved in it. If you don't do the work, you don't get promoted. And every week he's been checking one more thing off the list of things that he needs to do to achieve this promotion to Cadet Airman. So I'm super proud of him. He kind of wanted to wait until next week so that he could be promoted in his ABU uniform or his dress blues, but I think it's better to get it done than to wait.
Well, his commanding officer told him not to.
And his commanding officer agreed. But next week you'll be able to wear your ABUs and be a promoted Cadet Airman. And I think you actually get something that shows your rank. And we'll have to order that. But the other thing is he immediately starts his track to his next promotion, which he can achieve as soon as 8 weeks from today. And Lincoln, what's your next promotion?
Cadet Airman First Class.
Cadet Airman First Class. So that'll be cool, and that's a little bit harder. The physical fitness goals are a little bit more stringent, and you know, this gets harder each time, but he's gonna keep. There's a lot of character building. He reads about how to be a leader, and he even had to take a test, as he told you, for to make sure that he understands the reading for how to be a leader. But he's doing a lot of good stuff, so I'm proud of you, buddy.
Thank you.
Sir, square for second as President count for. Airman Basic David, front center. Stop, basic. Airman Basic David is now promoted to Airman David. He has shown ambition, stick-to-itness, and he advanced through the cadet program a lot faster than I really noticed. So he's doing an outstanding job. He's embodying our core values, respect for respect, and he's incredibly patient with his leaders, and just deserving of that call.
Cadet David has outstanding motivation and endurance and willingness to continue throughout the cadet program. Even though this is only his first achievement, it clearly shows a lot of how much it really matters to him and how much he values being in Civil Air Patrol, and also how much he wants to continue to advance in the program. So we're excited to see how much he can promote more in the future, and we're very happy and fortunate to have him as one of our members in the squad.
Peace.
Exciting things are still happening here at the new house. We have been having to do a lot of other projects than focusing on the house. I'm finishing up the kids' homeschool program, Classical Conversations, and we actually had a great event here for that. Kenya is in Challenge B, and with Challenge B they do mock trial, and yesterday we were able to host the mock trial, and we had 3 teams out and they were able to compete against each other. It was a great opportunity for the kids. I'm so proud of them, and I did take some video of that, so I will show that to you right now, just a quick snippet of what our day was like.
Okay. You were not okay with the extra shift, correct? When the second shift started, were you running the site all by yourself?
I was.
Mr. Tarkin, didn't you just say you were running the site alone?
Yes, that was my job as a supervisor.
In May, who did you see wandering around the north of Fightonville?
What appeared to be a squadron.
You failed to report this incident to my Stratton, the crane operator, correct?
I did, but I did report it to Tatum.
Were you okay with the addition of the third shift? Did you care at all about your job anymore, Mr. Herndon?
It says I stopped care.
Let the record reflect I'm showing the opposing counsel the evidence that's been marked as exhibit number 4.
I'm sure you've all heard the expression, death by 1,000 cuts. That is exactly what you'll hear in this case today. The prosecution just told you about the tragic accident that occurred on August 31st and resulted in the deaths of 2 people. But they are also trying to convince you that one man alone is blamed and responsible for this tragedy. I, along with my co-counsel, are here to reveal to you the multiple mishaps leading up to and on the day of the tragic accident. The evidence will not just point to one life ending, but instead we will uncover thousands of tiny cuts made by a double-edged sword. One side of this blade is negligence and the other side is sabotage. By the end of this case, you will see that my client should not be found guilty of third-degree murder. Good morning, members of the jury. My name is Kenny David, and I, along with my co-counsel, represent Tatum Facilities.
Kenya did very well. Her team actually won both rounds for what they did. So they take a turn where at one point they play prosecution and then they switch and they go on the defense side. So each of their rounds they won both, and I'm very proud of them and what they accomplished, and it was great to have everyone out here and be able to host the event. On another note, we are trying to get our chickens and turkeys situated, and you guys see all of this fun going on behind us, and we are actually putting up our chicken shed. We've done a couple of different things that we're trying to figure out on this new adventure, and we went ahead and purchased a shed, and we are just getting it put on a base and gonna get it anchored down and get the chickens moved into it because they have gotten large enough that they need to move outside. However, our weather has not been cooperating here in Colorado for that to happen. Here's one of those turkeys that were so tiny in the video that we showed you before. Hey, turkey. Here's Luke. How's it going?
Well, so far, so good. Now that we have the actual right.
Yeah, you want to tell them what happened?
I brought the wrong shed.
No, they gave us the wrong shed.
Yeah, they did. They didn't give me the one I asked for, but they also didn't charge me for the wrong one. So, but now I got the right one, and it's actually big enough for the,
I can't hear you.
sorry, it's big enough for the turkeys.
The turkeys look like they're trying to help.
Big enough for the chickens.
Other exciting news. My parents flew in. We haven't seen them in about a year and a half, and they flew in yesterday to be with us to watch Kenya at mock trial. So Dad's here helping construct our shed. Do you think this will work?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
It may need to be modified a little bit, but we'll make it work.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're here to help.
Well, it's good entertainment. Thank you for having us come.
And the turkeys are wandering around to see what they can do to help. And here's my mom. It's so good to see them. So I already told them that you flew in yesterday, and we haven't seen you for like a year and a half.
Yeah, it's been a while. It was so great to be able to see them and see the kids and everything, their new home. It's really nice. So they've got a lot of work, but we're here to help.
And this whole area back here, my little turkeys, are gonna be for the chickens, and then we're gonna build our coop, but then they're also gonna be able to come over to this side yard area, and I think I'm gonna try and put a nice fence in. The turkeys are chasing me. A nice fence around and kind of over here, and just let them be able to free range over here as well. The chickens are actually hiding. They've gone in this tree right over here underneath the tree. Let's go see if we can find them. Okay, so they've been out here for a while, and now they have all nested, if you guys can see them in here, under the tree. Hi, babes. So we'll have their new home set up here shortly, but they're pretty comfortable where they are right now, and we're keeping an eye on them. Is there a reason why you weren't a chicken farmer?
No comment.
Oh, can we get this turkey poop cleaned up?
The shed is coming together, and we're gonna put it on level ground and have it raised up eventually.
We don't need that one yet.
How's it been going?
Oh, it's so fun. I really love playing puzzle, put her together, and yeah, it's terrible, but but you know what, it's probably a lot easier than doing what my neighbor's doing, which is building it all from scratch with 2x4s and 4x4s.
Got a hold of that?
Yeah.
This is gonna go here.
This is just one way that we decided to do it, folks. And over here, Lincoln's riding his scooter. What are you doing?
I'm rocking a chicken to sleep.
Let me see this. Oh my gosh, she loves this. Aww. Hi, Chickie. Do you love your chickens?
Yeah.
What's this one's name?
I think it should be baby.
baby. You have a turkey.
Are you jealous?
The turkey's like, why aren't you rocking me to sleep?
Dare.
You're like the bird whisperer. So the kind that Kenya's holding is a Plymouth Rock chicken.
What's wrong, turkey? What? You're not getting enough. Ow! It bit this finger that was holding my chicken.
It's got a nice hard floor. It's got ventilation up here and over here. But the other thing that we're gonna do is I'm gonna add perches, nesting boxes. We're gonna do a lot of things.
Put a layer of sawdust down first, and now we're gonna put the straw in. You're like a chicken farmer, Bob.
It's fun.
It's like everybody loves their new home.